three ways to do this. One is to consider anything you passionately feel like you believe in, anything that you really know you're set on it. This is a belief, especially when it's balancing off of something that you don't believe in or don't like. Therefore, you have somewhat of an alternative opinion. But whenever you feel passionate about something, it's a good place to start and just look at, what am I passionate about? Why am I passionate about it? What are the facts versus what are the things I've now made up about it that have helped me continue the storyline to generate and create my belief? Because there's oftentimes a lot of reactivity inside of these things that we're most passionate about. And you will have less of a need to practice self-control if you become more adaptable and flexible. That's one thing, right? Is think through and notice when you're feeling impassioned about something. That's a place to stop and break down the difference between facts and what we're making up about them. Number two is anytime you're quick to react and you have a flinch type of reaction to something where you're turned off by it. You see someone walking down the street, they trip, they stumble, and you might look at them and they're right out in front of a bar. You might immediately consider, oh, look at that drunk falling over themselves in front of the bar. And that very well may be true. There's a lot of data points that recommend or suggest that they're a drunk. And they might have been walking past the bar and tripped and stumbled, whether they caught their balance or not. Let's say they caught their balance and continued walking, or decided to stand there for a minute, and you had made up that they were in the bar because of all the other data points. Just an example of how you might see something and make something up based on what the surroundings are. Whereas the facts are, somebody was walking, they tripped, they stumbled, they were in front of a bar. Now, that might seem like a silly practice, because why am I just going to make things up like that? Well, for this show and for your benefit, we get to make up some things for you to imagine, so that can laterally transfer into other ways you might open your mind to see these things as you go throughout your week.